Stephanie, as we told you last week, 6 students are listed as plaintiffs in the lawsuits on behalf of their families, each seeking $3 million in damages. A grandmother filed a 7th suit a few days ago. They're demanding trials against the school board and former school administrators.
These young children were forced to endure trauma unlike any that a child of that age should ever endure.
Attorney Emily Brannon goes over the widespread chaos after a 6-year-old shot his teacher, Abby Werner. Many were told he might have a gun, but no one called 911.
Most of the people and students in the school thought it was an active shooter situation because they had no unified communication from the front office.
She tells me when parents showed up, many were greeted by a homicide detective with the Newport News Police. This person had a list of students asking which one is yours without saying the students are safe.
And when these parents looked at the list to point to their child's name had a special colored check mark next to it. These parents did not know if their child was alive.
All the while, she says a school leader with a megaphone gave incorrect info on who was shot. The lawsuits go over the 6-year-old's, quote, history of violence at the school, known to all staff. It says the child was removed from school during the previous year after assaulting a teacher. He had other violent incidents the same year, transferred throughout different schools for his behavior. Even still, Brannon says the child is also a victim.
The people who were put in place to protect him failed him too.
They're really concerned about what he wanted to accomplish that day.
And as we've heard, and again, this is rumor, the gun actually jammed. So we don't know what the intention was as far as after Abby. They associate school with trauma, and all of that could have been prevented with one phone call prior to the shooting itself.
Last week, we heard from a grandmother who tells us former principal Brianna Foster Newton locked her, a student, and Abby Werner out of her office after the gunshot went off. In our efforts to reach out to Newton, we found out she no longer works with attorney Pamela Johnson Branch. She moved to a firm in New York State. We do have calls into the law firm listed under Newton's name in current court documents. Nick Broadway, 10 on your side.